What you doing?
Trying to find out one blend door actuator that deals with the driver's side. So far all I found is the...
You probably got to pull the whole dash out. At that point, maybe just fucking shoot the car. I mean, it's no good after that.
So we could do that with the Comp G2, because you know it's got that crack in the pan.
Yeah, the Comp, you can come apart too. Fuck it, I'm gonna run anyway. Alright, so I'm going to take off these wheels here. I got a Grand Prix wheel there, I got the original OEM wheel, and we are going to test out some CTSV/G8 GXP wheels. Let's see how they look on this Caddy. Alright, got the GXP CTSV wheels on there. Center caps will be here next week. It's don't look too bad though, it's a whole lot better than it used to. So, give this car a little bit of life. Not too shabby. No luck?
No. Broke something in the process, now I'm kind of pissed off now.
And when you manually adjust and nothing changes?
I don't know, I'm not at that point. I was just trying to put the actuator in.
You know why it's not going in now?
Oh, no, not really. And then broke that in the fucking process, and now that's awesome.
Alright, let's take a look here. Okay, so this is what there you go. So, alright, so Justin's not having a good time over here in his car. Meanwhile, I'm going to do the brakes on this Cadillac. This copper was stuck, but it's working now. So I'm just going to go ahead and compress it, change the fluid out, and see if it holds and works properly. If you see any problems, I'll swap it out. But so far, I'll just go with that. We got the front brakes here. And there's some rotors in the trunk, too. They're pretty brand new. Been sitting for a while, but they're there. I mean, they don't look used. They just look like they've been sitting right here, or I don't know, they look used, maybe they are used, I don't know. Either way, but I got pads and stuff too, so. Yep. Alright. A lot of air in the system coming out there. Of course, you can't see it now because all the main bulbs came out already. There they are. That's a lot of air in this thing. Wow. Well, that would explain the brake pedal. So this system is so full of air. Look at them bulbs coming out. But once it's solid, it'll be bled out at least. I'm trying to figure out why there's so much air in this system. So whoever did these brakes didn't bleed them properly. Right now the reservoir is full of fresh brake fluid. But I gotta get this air out of here though. Well, I found the source of the air bubbles. And it's right there. There's a rusty line dripping. So I want to unbolt that right here. And then over there by the, you see that wrench over there on the driver's side? I mean the passenger side, that's where it's got to come off at. So anyway, go ahead and get that unbolted. Run on an AutoZone, match up that line. It's a shorty. It's probably a good 6 feet or so. And yeah. And if I can't match it up, I'll just have to make one, but I'll figure it out. Or I'll patch it. So anyway, I'll get it off and go to the store. Alright, so we got that line disconnected. I gotta take out some plastic clips on that side. These are 14mm, the lines themselves. And then you're gonna need a 17 for this side here. For this one, it's a 17. So get that out, take the clips out, pour it through. and you're good to go. So let me pull this out and head to the store. There's a line right there, and it's leaking right around here. This grommet is right there, it's leaking and spraying out. It's hard to see, but yeah, it's all rusted out. So anyway, go to the store, get a straight line, bend it, and make it work. So I've got the new line. This is the old one. All they have was this copper one that's a little longer, but I'll hide the bends in the car somewhere. But it won't rust out again, that's for sure. It'll turn green, that's about it. So I'll get that under there somehow. And I've got the new line hooked up right there. Now I've got to crack this bleeder loose again. I don't know if I can. There you go. I can get this air out now. Now we should be good to go as far as the air. Should be no more. After these bubbles come out, it should stop. Once it gets going. So it's gotta let the gravity do its job, and that's really it. Oh, there you go. And that was going there. Fill this up. I'll have these air bubbles out. We're good to go. Alright, so now all the bubbles are gone, and now it's just clean fluid coming out. So this is ready to go in this one here. Got a few more. All I do is just tap that caliper. There's not any left one, but yeah, she's pretty much good to go. So this side I'm going to bleed it first. So I have fresh fluid in here. I want to push it back into the system and put that dirty fluid in the reservoir with the new stuff. But this won't be much because it's already in the main line. And right now gravity's doing its job, so I got the new fluid in the hose, and there's all the old stuff right there. It's nice and dark, but it's going to push back a little bit. I'm going to bleed the rest of it out. But there's no air in the line now. It's nice and clean. Okay, so you want these brake caliper compression kits for these GMs. You got to turn when as you push them in. You have a right hand thread and a left hand thread. Which one you need, I don't know off the top of my head. Just get one on there, and if it pushes in, you're good to go. You put this back plate on it, locks on like that, and the teeth go into the grooves right there. You just turn it until it's snug, and then you turn one way or the other, and it'll compress the caliper. So you just turn it like this, and it pushes that caliper all the way until it tightens down. That's it. You just back this off, and there you go. You got your piston all the way in. And just grease these up and put the new pads and hardware on here, and that's it. Alright, new pads are on. Everything's greased up where it's gotta be. Rotors are clean with brake clean. They're bled already. All the sliders are greased up. So put this wheel back on and go do the fronts now. I'm bleeding the fronts real quick just to get that dirty fluid out of the line before I press that caliper. So I'll push back in the system. Once it comes out clear, close that off, compress the caliper, and the new pads and hardware in. So I've got the new pads on, new hardware, all greased up. Got grease inside of here, which I'll clean off the residue after I get it bolted back on. Clean everything, brake clean. Just gotta reassemble everything. Get the slide bowl all greased up. Alright, so brakes are done all the way around. New front brakes, new rear brakes. All the calipers are fixed. The pins slide. They're all greased up. Has .4 brake fluid. And the reason for .4 is temperature, pedal firmness, and I prefer it. However, longevity is not the same thing as .3, so only use it if you're going to change your fluid often. It's not for long-term 100,000 mile use kind of stuff. .4 will absorb more water than .3, so look into it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to test drive this thing real quick and see how they feel. Should be feel fine though, and yeah, break them in. Alright, so I did my test drive. Brakes are awesome, very firm, they stop nice. So all that's left now is a tune-up and some other goodies, fix a few items in this car, and that's it. So I guess that's all for this video. And Justin's car, I don't know if he fixes or not. He's in a bad mood. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time.